to go out at the weekend and still make progress. So it's a difficult thing to do because obviously you don't have full control of how many calories you have if you're on a night out, for example, or a day out that involves alcohol. So what's the best ways to negate the calories that you do have on a night out? So first off, you'll be making sure that you stick to your plan as much as you can. So for example, that would be going home at a time that you said that you were going to go home. It would be having a rough amount of drinks that you said you were going to have, and it would be sticking to the food that you said that you would have as well. Next, and probably the more easier option, would be to burn excess calories on the lead up to that night out. So if you just pick a number, say if you just totted up in MyFitnessPal or another calorie tracking app, and you totted up how many calories you think you're going to consume, and say it was going to be 1,000 calories for that night out with food and drink, or just drink alone, you would then spend the days leading up to that night out burning extra calories on top of what you're already doing. And this is going to ensure that when you're on that night out, that the calories that you consume over and above what you've consumed during the week, some of them anyway, are going to be negated by how many calories you have burned during the week. So that could be, if you don't have a calorie tracking watch, for example, it could be adding 5-10 minutes onto your workout and then doing like 5-10 minutes worth of cardio, probably like an easier way to get some calories burned, or doing some HIIT training, which would be even more calories burned, but something that's not going to be detrimental to you. It could be getting more steps in a day, or it could be going to a gym class that you weren't planning on going to and wasn't in your weekly plan, but you're going to do it because you know you're going to be going out at the weekend. And again, probably the best bit of advice here would be, don't go out and ruin the next day, for example. So go and have a good night or have a good day, but plan to do something the next day. Don't be planning to be hungover and inactive and probably spewing or lying on the couch all day, because one, for your next week, it's just going to lead to you not having meal prepped, not having done the things that you needed to do, not being organised, feeling dead tired on Monday morning when you wake up. So the decision for you to go out and have a night out that's good, but you don't overdo it, is going to be much better than if you go out, you just press the fuck it button and you decide that, yeah, I'm just going to stay out till like 4 in the morning or whatever, and then you are sleep deprived, you probably eat too many calories the next day because you're rough and you want food and juice and whatever else you want, and then it just doesn't end well. So best bit of advice would be, go out, have a good time, but don't press the fuck it button.